How can you make your wishes come true? In this video, I share a very effective method that I have been using for the last 25 years in my personal life and with my clients, helping hundreds of people to achieve their goals and to manifest the life of their dreams. I normally do share this contents just in my paid courses, so I really hope that you will stay until the end of this video and you will take advantage of this information and you will start using this method right away to start manifesting the life that you want. But before starting, let me introduce myself. My name is Tukan Ononi and I am a professional counselor, a mindset coach, and a teacher of personal development, self-hypnosis, meditation, and alchemy. I am a citizen of Damner Spiritual Eco Community, which is a huge center of research in Italy on spirituality and social life. We have also been awarded from an agency of the United Nations as an example of a sustainable society. Damner, in fact, is also the biggest intentional community in Europe. But let's get started. How can you make your wishes come true? First, you need to be crystal clear about what you want. So you really need to define what you desire. And for this, I really recommend you write down your desires one by one, very well explained, because while you write them, you clarify them better. Second, you need to get into the emotional state connected with that desire. What does it mean? It means that you need to feel how it will be when you will be there, when you will live in your new life, when this desire will be fulfilled. How will it be for you? How will you feel? And you really need to feel passionate about your desires. It's not just something about visualizing your desires or having them clear. It's also about being passionate. So being in love with your desires and believe that you will fulfill them. I have recorded another video about the so-called law of attraction, which is a complex concept in magic and alchemy, and I really explain each detail of what law of attraction means. And in that video I also explain you why you should go into the emotional state connected with your goals. So if you want to watch that video, you find the link in the description below, but also in the end of this video, if you arrive until the end, there will be another link, so it will be very easy for you to just access this other video. But let's go forth. The third important thing that you need to do if you want to really manifest your dreams is to find the blocks. Those emotional, mental, and behavioral habits that are present inside of you and that do not allow you to believe that it is possible to achieve your goals, that it's possible to manifest your dreams, and also that don't allow you to take the actions that you need to take to fulfill your desires. So once you have identified those mental, emotional, and behavioral automatic responses that you give to life, and those negative messages that you have in your mind as limiting beliefs, then you need to work on them very seriously. There are a bunch of techniques that you can use for that, reprogramming techniques, which means self-hypnosis, positive affirmations, visualization, meditation, guided meditations, and much more. So you really need to get rid of all that old stuff and replace it with new positive messages that create new positive emotions, new positive behaviors that will lead you to really fulfill your deepest desires. For another important thing that you need to know is that your desires, your wishes are yours. You don't have to be specific in your requests if they involve others. Let me explain you with an example. If you want to find your soulmate, you should not ask, I want George to be my boyfriend, my husband, or whatever. You should make a list of all the characteristics, the skills, the talents, the gifts that you want your partner to have. And then just trust that this person will arrive if you think, feel, and behave in the right way, but not limiting the free will of someone else. This is for two different reasons. First, the other person may not agree with you, so you have two forces his desire or her desire and yours, one against the other. So it's more difficult to achieve your goal. And the other thing, that you are going against the free will of that person, and this is not fair. So it is not a good karma for you. So just ask for yourself. Don't care about others, okay? 5, once you have done all the previous things of this method, then you will have to listen to intuition. So you need to really collect all the tiny messages that arrive to you from within you, from your subconscious, because it will be activated in the direction of the manifestation of your dreams. So your subconscious will give you inspiration. Also, you can receive this inspiration from events around you. In my courses on manifestation, I always teach also how to read the signs, because when you start using this method, also the events around you start to move in the direction that you have been choosing. So you can receive intuition also by reading the signs, the small and big events that happen around you. When you have collected your inspiration, then you have to take action. So do what you feel is right in the direction of the manifestation of your desires. Because if you do not act, your dreams cannot come true by their own. They need your help. So collect all the inspiration that you can from within and from the events around you, and then take action to achieve your goals. But is it so easy to apply this method? Yes, it is. It just requires a bit of commitment, but it is not difficult. Anyways, there can be some difficulties. And let me explain you which difficulties you can encounter on this path and how to overcome them. But before that, if you haven't done it yet, click on the button down there on the corner to see more videos like this and receive more information about these topics. And click on the bell so that you will be notified when a new video is out. So, which are the difficulties on this path? The first one is that you may not know which are your desires. So you can think that something is a desire of yours, instead is a desire coming from your family, from your environment, from your culture, and maybe you cannot recognize it. The second problem you can have on this path is that you can underestimate yourself, or maybe not be aware of some of your best talents or gifts. And so you can envision a future which is not the best for you. You could have much more than that, but you don't know it. And if you really learn well this method, you really will manifest what you're thinking of. The third problem you may have is that you don't know your soul purpose. If you want to know what soul purpose is, there's another video I recorded, and you find it at the end of this video and in the description below, so you can see it later when this video finishes. Anyways, if you don't know your soul purpose, your soul mission, you can ask for a life, for a partner, for whatever, which is not fitting with you completely. Let me make an example. You maybe ask for a partner like this, like this, like this, like that. And then you find him or her and you get married and you have children and you have a house shared with this person and a car, maybe, you invest on something with this person and so on. And then you start researching about what is for you the purpose of this life, and you discover that you want to do different things, but this person doesn't want you to, and so it becomes an obstacle for your self-realization, for your happiness, and for the maximum level of evolution that you could achieve in this life. So that's why in my courses like Soul Code, which is my course starting soon, and you find the description in the link below, one of the first things that I do with my students is to work on the soul purpose. Because then when you envision your future, you really do it in the best way, because everything that you will ask for and you will envision will be something that is contained in the main goal of your life, which is to embody your soul purpose, your soul mission. Something that is also a bit tricky on this path is to recognize your limiting programs. So what we called before your limiting beliefs, those ways of reacting to life, which are automatic. They come from your previous experiences, from your family, from your culture, etc. And for who believes that, maybe also from your previous lives. But anyways, not always you can recognize them. So it can happen that you think they are common sense voices that you have inside of your mind. So when they talk to you, telling you that that is not possible, that that is not good for you, you believe them and you do not recognize that they are limiting you, but you think they are giving you good advice. And the last problem you can have in this path is that you may have behaviors that go against the realization of your deepest desires. So maybe you're asking for better relationships, you want friends, you want a perfect partner for you, etc. And you treat everyone in a way that doesn't allow you to have this good social life. And you're not aware of that because maybe in your family, in your environment, everyone has that kind of behavior. But you need to be aware that continuing on that path, you will never have what you want. That you need to change something within you to change the reality around you. This is also important. What do you think? So, how can you overcome these obstacles? First, ask feedback to others. Others can help you to see yourself from a wider perspective, so they can enlighten parts which are in the shadow for you, both good parts and difficult parts. So they can tell you if you have talents, if you have skills, if you have gifts that you're not using, if you should ask more to your life. But they can also tell you if you have behaviors that are limiting you, that are not allowing you to manifest your desires. And the other thing is use reprogramming techniques by your own, like positive affirmations, visualization, guided meditation, whatever you find. But if that is not enough, ask for help to a professional. You will have much more back than what you are going to invest. So do this investment on yourself, or maybe you can start a group program in which there's a professional that facilitates the dynamic, and so you can share with a group your growth and you can have information and tools that are needed for you to do a step ahead, and then another, and then another, and then another, and to go in the direction that you have chosen for yourself. And the third thing you can do to overcome these obstacles is to raise your state of awareness, and for that you can use meditation and other techniques. And here in the description below and on my website tikanononi.com, you can download for free a free guided meditation which is called the Guided Meditation to Activate Your Inner Power. That will help you very much to raise your energy level and to tap into the wisdom of a deep part of yourself. That part of yourself that connects you with your divine spark and that knows perfectly how you can manifest all your dreams. So if you haven't done it yet, download now this free guided meditation from my website and from the description below. And if you want to find all the information about Soul Code, my course in dream manifestation, where I teach all the techniques and I give you all the tools to really be able to manifest all your dreams and to know your soul purpose. And I also teach many other things which are very important in this path. Then you find all the information here in the description of this video below. And on my website, you find also there the information about my individual programs in which you can work directly with me one-on-one. If you appreciated this video, let me know by giving it a thumb up. And you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook to receive daily inspiration and to participate in my live events. So for today is all. I'll see you soon in the next video and have a great day.